Hey, Jezuzfreek. This is a response to your little video, Atheists, What is the Purpose of Humanity? And I'm here to answer your question. As agnostic, since you asked, what is the purpose of humanity? Well, there's a lot of debate on it. There's a lot of philosophical questions asked and answered. And there's a lot of opinions thrown around. And truthfully, there's no real truth about it. You know, people can theorize, people can read the Bible and think they are under God's entertainment, as you put it. I would hope that my life is a little bit more worthwhile than having some big imaginary daddy take joy in watching me, well, do what I do. But anyway, I really hope there's more to life than having some God watch things that I do, because, you know, that's going to be one really bored God. You know, and if he's actually getting enjoyment from seeing all this corruption and murder and wars going on, especially wars going on under his name, that to me is a very sick and disgusting kind of God. Kind of makes me feel like, you Christians out there are worshiping a big voyeuristic pervert. I mean, God, I hope we're not entertainment value for him. Might be wrong choice of words. I think so. But what is the purpose of humanity? What is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of humans? Well, basically is this. In my opinion, make it as simple as possible. The purpose of life is to live, to move forward, to pass knowledge, to create more knowledge, to examine, to live. Pretty much simple. Live your life. You know, go to the fullest. Don't hold back. Don't be covered by, false things. Examine the surroundings around you. Learn. Use knowledge for your own power. Be good to each other and all that. Granted, if you want to follow the book, go for it. But, live your life. I mean, me personally, the Bible is something that controls. Yeah, granted, it guides you in a very good moral aspect, but it still controls you. Another thing that you mentioned was that we have a subconscious need to keep looking up for gods and, the God and all that stuff. To, seek out a God. Let me explain something to you. Most people who seek out God, or a big invisible guy, or multiple gods, or something that is unseen that might help them or might make them live a better life, most of those people who are seeking that out are afraid, are scared. These people are so scared about life that they need to seek out something imaginary. And that's, again, in my opinion. They fear death. They fear being hurt. They fear suffering and pain and so on and so on. They fear, like I said, death. That's the biggest fear. That's the unknown. They fear the unknown. And because they fear the unknown, they have to make up things. They have to make up what death is really about. People make up, well, if you do good things, you'll go to heaven, or if you do bad things, you'll go to hell. If you love God, you'll go to heaven. If you don't love God, you'll go to hell. Great choices. Basically, it's people who are scared of death. You got a bunch of people who are freaking out because they don't know what's going to happen after you die. I mean, come on, how many people have come back and said, wow, geez, Bob, I just came back from being dead, and guess what? Them Christians were right. There is a God. I met him. We sang Elvis tunes. We sang Elvis tunes with Elvis. Oh, no, check that. Elvis is still alive. Yes, another big fantasy. People are afraid that Elvis is dead, so they make up stories that he's alive. Anyway, no, nobody has come back from being dead and said, wow, heaven was fantastic. It's a big, huge amusement park in the sky. Nobody has. You've had close calls where people have come back and said, I've seen the light. Yeah, well, you know, drugs make you see the light also. My opinion. You know, if I die and I'm at the pearly gates and everything else, hey, I'll admit I'm wrong, and then I'll go to hell. Big deal. It's an eternity of pain. I think I'll get used to it after a while. In fact, there's a good chance I'm probably going to start enjoying it, seeing that there's no other feelings. But basically, those are what, you know, those questions what you asked, those are the answers. And basically, it's all about fear. And really, truthfully, I think we all need to stop pretending. We need to start looking at ourselves. We need to stop this bullshit and stop fearing. And accept that, hey, we have a short life term. You know, we have a short fuse and we're going to die. And whether we go to heaven or whether there's nothing or whether we go to hell or whether we go to the bar in St. Louis, it doesn't matter. We're going somewhere. We're either going to become nothing or we're going to become angels or we're going to become demons or we're going to become something. Me personally, I think we're going to become worm food. Now, yeah, granted, it's nothing to look forward to, but oh well. But right now, it's the here and now, and that's what we need to live by. We cannot be afraid anymore. We cannot be afraid of death. We cannot be afraid of being hurt. It's all part of life. And you have to be very strong, and you can't fear life. And that's all I got to say. Take it or leave it. Doesn't matter to me. Live your life. Just don't interfere with mine. Bye.